You guys, I have for the past, I don't even know how many days, you can tell by how exhausted I look on my face. I have been like starting work at probably 8 to 9 a.m. and finishing around 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I am exhausted. Oh, I need some self-care, but it's so hard to take care of yourself when there's so much to do, and you know there's so much to do. But like, oh my gosh, I've been so busy, but it's been so much fun running this business. It's been a little bit stressful as well now that like we're officially launched. There's obviously like a ton of pressure to reach certain goals and stuff, and it's just like I have to keep reminding not only myself but also HoneyBii that traffic to a website doesn't always mean a ton of sales. Like, it doesn't work like that, you know. So it's been stressful, but it's been fun. I'm so thankful and amazed for how many of you guys made the launch such a success. It was so thrilling to actually have sales and ship so many parcels to you guys over the past few days since we launched. I honestly was expecting like 0 sales. I was like, nobody's gonna buy for me, why would they? So it's just been absolutely amazing, but I am so tired. I am like, all I do is work. All I do is work now, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun, but I need to just relax for the evening, do a little self-care, have a bath, maybe have a bath. I have such bad headaches every day too because I just am at the computer non-stop doing stuff from literally 8 a.m. till 7 p.m., sometimes 8 p.m., sometimes even later. So pardon the no makeup look, the bad hair, the rough looking skin. I didn't even wash my face today. This is like the first time I've actually sat on the couch and not at my desk working. So I'm just going to relax and take a bath. Tomorrow I might be hanging out with Rachel. I want to try to do more things now that it's summertime and now that I have a YouTuber friend in this city. Like, it's been so difficult to vlog in a specific dynamic without another YouTube friend. Like, having a YouTuber friend with you who also vlogs just changes the whole dynamic, I feel. So I might be hanging out with her tomorrow. She's doing a shoot with Daniel, the Australian photographer, who I've known for a while. I don't think I've ever introduced you guys on the vlogs, but it's not really like, he's not really like a friend of mine. He's more like an acquaintance. So that's kind of why. But she booked a shoot with him at our favorite go-to studio, so she invited me to come along. I might do that unless I feel like I'm overwhelmed and super busy tomorrow. If you guys don't end up seeing that, it means it didn't happen because I'm like literally exhausted and dying. But yeah, that's what's up. Today a lot happened. I got vaccinated impromptu. There was a pop-up for where we live, so HoneyBii was like, there's a pop-up, do you want to go? Absolutely, I want to go. So we just got vaccinated. We're both pretty tired. I was tired before it because this weather, honestly. We've been in a like over 2 week, I want to say, overcast, gray, rainy weather, and you guys know me, I'm always exhausted when it's this kind of weather. It does not make me thrive. So either I'm tired just by weather or tired due to vaccine, if anyone's wondering. We got Pfizer because it was what was available. There was no picking and choosing. It was just, you get what you get if you're even lucky to get one in Canada, just because our vaccination process has been really slow here, but not as slow as some other countries. So we are still lucky compared to others. I'm just happy I was able to get one because it means I'm one step closer to being extra safe, more safe, and also future traveling for that vaccination passport. You know, girls gonna want that. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys my nails. These are the nails from Dreamy Little Nails. She does handmade custom press-on nails, which are actually amazing if you're really lazy and don't want to bother learning how to do your own nails. You don't have the patience, you don't have the time. My god, it is so time consuming. And also you don't have the ability to get your nails done, which a lot of us here in Canada are in that state. We've been in a lockdown forever. So getting these press-on nails is an amazing alternative to having a fancy manicure that is totally reusable. Like once they fall off, you can just put them back on with glue. I've officially had mine on for, I want to say 3 days now. Some of them are getting a little loose because I do a lot of dishes. I at least scrub 1 pot or pan a day, like minimum. So your girl is always cleaning, but they're holding up pretty nicely considering the fact that I clean a lot and they haven't fallen off yet. So I'm really, really impressed. They're so gorgeous, they're stunning, and they just add a little bit of jazz to the day. So if you guys are curious, it's a Canadian business based out of Vancouver, a small business. So if you like these kind of nails and want to check them out for yourself, definitely check her out in the link below. She is a small business, so she does orders to what she can handle, order load. So she'll open and close when she has the time and ability to create more nails based on order supply. But definitely check her out, like amazing. I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on a set and share how pretty they are with you guys. But anyway, I've been really, really busy the past few days. Aside from doing my nails, trying to get our business up and running, I have also taken on a new position as the social media manager for a Japanese skincare company, which I am super excited about. Not only is it super stressful because your girl's already trying to start her own business and manage vlogging and being a YouTuber and everything that comes along with that, which is actually a lot of work. I'm now going to be doing that for a Japanese company, which is really exciting and a little bit stressful. So that's what I've been doing the past few days, is just getting that up and running, and I'm so excited about it because there is a potential that once this whole global pandemic is resolved, your girl might be able to get into Japan really easily with a working visa. So I'm super excited about that. So keep your eyes open for me talking about Japanese cosmetics a little bit more than I normally would. Super, super exciting stuff. But anyway, we are making soup right now. Our chicken soup recipe minus the chicken. So we're just probably gonna stay cozy tonight, be sleepy from our vaccine doses. We recently started rewatching the OA because there's nothing else to watch on Netflix. And if you guys haven't watched the OA yet, it's a really good show. I highly suggest you give it a shot. We are obsessed with it. So every single night we've been watching it, 2 episodes, and I think each episode is just over an hour long, but yeah, so good. So we're gonna eat, relax, and recover from this vaccination sleepiness. Flynn loves to hunt our hands while we sit on the couch, but he especially loves if if you make a little triangle for him to hunt through. So he's just been staring at Honey Boy this whole time, even though he wasn't diddling for him, but now he's diddling for him through the triangle, and Mr. Flynn loves that. He's watching. Today's soup has a whole brick of silken tofu in that. I love adding silk tofu into my soups. It reminds me of like Korea, but this is really boiling. Let's turn it down a little bit. So all the same thing as usual, just no chicken, because we're trying not to eat meat. So excited to gobble this up. So yummy. I also put a little lemon wedge in there to add a little zest. Also, here's a little BTS of like a mini shoot I was doing. It seems really whatever, but I was doing a texture shot with a reflective light in a mirror there. And here are some of the first batch of products I got from Japan to work with. This is the Rehaku line, but the Ghetto line, which is known for repairing the skin and hydrating the skin. This is a cleansing oil that actually is so amazing. Like it like literally dissolved makeup so fast. And then we have this night repair oil and this day moist cream. Basically, this entire line focuses on hydration and repairing the skin. So if you have a damaged skin barrier, this is great to use. A lot of rich antioxidant skin cell recovery stimulating ingredients in there. Plus, it's all certified organic. So if that's something that's really important to you and you love the luxuriousness of having products made in Japan and shipped from Japan that are organic, definitely something to try out. Here is the ingredients list for this one. A lot of stuff. I love seeing glycerin and butylene glycol in there and different forms of glycol, which are really moisturizing and hydrating ingredients. We have sage. Sage is really good for stimulating cell recovery and being anti-inflammatory. We have thyme, which gives a similar effect. Essentially a lot of hydrators and plant extracts to give you natural based antioxidant care and anti-aging effects. And here's another ingredients list for the night repair oil. We have a ton of amazing oils. I love seeing that there's jojoba oil first on the list, sweet almond oil, which is great for people with really dry skin, sesame oil, which is also great for really dry skin, evening primrose, which is good for people with combination to oily skin types. This is the ingredients list for the moist day cream. So we have olive oil in there, glycerin as well, which is great for hydrating the skin, butylene glycol as well, which is an amazing hydrator, an excellent alternative to hyaluronic acid. We have squalane oil in there, which is a great oil for those with normal to oily skin types, as it's not going to clog the pores and be heavy. We have hippophae which is an amazing powerhouse antioxidant for anti-wrinkle care and also slowing down the aging process. Organic, natural based, Japanese manufactured and developed skincare products. So Liz just came with me to help film a outfit video for you guys, and this is like the one day I've been here where it's been sunny and not raining with the cherry blossoms, and that's the last bit you'll actually get to see them before they fall off. They've already started falling. It's so pretty. So I just got home after filming the recent fashion styling video with Liz. We were really quick while we were there, and it wasn't really a hangout. It was more like she was coming with me to help keep me company, because as you know, filming a styling video like that in public is a little bit dangerous for a girl to do by herself. So I definitely need someone to come with me. Originally HoneyBii was going to come with me, but then I figured I would just see if Liz was free and if she wanted to, and she said yes. She's never been to the cherry blossoms before either, so it was fun to be able to show her that as well. I'm really glad I went, because as soon as we finished, like I want to say maybe 5 minutes of me on my way home, it got really cloudy again. And if any of you guys live in Canada or Ontario, you know we have been stuck in this never-ending gray, rainy, cold weather. I don't even remember the last time we had a full sunny day that wasn't cold. So this was the first sunny day we've had in, I want to say like 2 weeks probably. So I wanted to take advantage of that, because like it's just been miserable, honestly. And like with it being cherry blossom season, you guys know that's my favorite time of year, especially if I'm in like Korea or Japan, which I'm not. So like I want to be able to see it when I'm here in Canada. And if you don't know, the cherry blossoms here just aren't the same. Like it's not the same like as in Korea or Japan at all. It doesn't even compare in Ontario. I'm not too sure about Vancouver. I hear it's better there, but in Ontario it sucks for cherry blossoms. Whatever you can find, you are thankful for. So I've been to that spot probably twice, 2 to 3 times so far this season, and every single day it's been really rainy or very frigid cold. So like getting content there has been really hard. Even today it was cold while we were there. It's only 10 degrees, but it was sunny, and I was like, I'm not gonna let this go. This is the last day I can probably get any kind of photo or video content here before they all fall off. And I was really lucky. It was really pretty, and it was bearably cold. Like I could just bear it. And we were lucky that not many people showed up. I mean, while we were there shooting, I think there was 2 couples for the most part. Then there was only 1 couple. And then right when we finished, like a herd of people appeared, like countless amounts of people. And I was like, we got so lucky. So you guys, please watch that fashion styling video. Those are the ones, the past two now have been me going out and doing it in public, which is definitely very difficult. Very difficult. Yeah. But fun. Like, I don't know, it's just different and I like it, you know? I'm probably not gonna do my fashion styling videos always in public, but like, I'm not gonna pay $100 to rent a studio. Actually, no, it would be more than $100. If I wanted to rent a studio to do a fashion styling video, it would be about $130 minimum. Or if I did it here, like I would really have to like move furniture around to make enough like empty looking space so that it's doable. But I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to update you guys as well on some stuff. Basically, to anyone who watches my streams, you know now that it's been a month of me being pretty inconsistent with streaming, if streaming at all. And the truth is that I don't honestly think I'm going to be able to stick to a schedule anymore with streaming, because keeping up with my own personal brand and also trying to get this business off the ground has not only been super time consuming, but as you guys know, I recently started helping out for another business doing their digital marketing services. And I started that this week and it's already the end of the week and I haven't streamed at all. Like, today is Friday. So I think I'm just no longer going to have the free time, honestly, to stream at all, really. So I think it's kind of just going to become not so much something that I do on a regular occurring days, but more so something that I do randomly and just for the fun of it. And I know that's kind of sad, but like, I've been seeing a lot of stuff around, floating around, and also people have been telling me like there are points where you just have to kind of let go of the things in your life that no longer serve you. And for the past, I want to say half year, streaming has just become something that no longer serves me. And it's not that like, it's not an instance where I wasn't getting enough reward from it. Like, it was something that I was doing because it was easy and I had the free time and I thoroughly enjoy doing it. But at this point, I'm hitting such a constant wall of not having enough time, and by the time I do feel like I have time, I don't have nearly the energy to talk or be present or entertain, you know? And it became something that I would kind of not look forward to doing, which is not how I don't want to continue doing something if I don't look forward to doing it, because it adds stress, you know? And even though I originally enjoyed streaming, and I definitely do still enjoy streaming, it's just not something that I can keep up on a regular occurring basis. And it's just gonna have to from now on be, I'll do it if I have the time and if I have the energy and feel like doing it, instead of forcing myself to do it. So that's that. So I just want to apologize for everyone who stuck around and has been kind of asking me like, oh, are we streaming today and stuff like that. I'm sorry. It's just, life's just too hectic, and there's big things going on that need a lot of my energy and a lot of my attention, and I just no longer have the time and mental capacity to sustain everything that I do plus streaming at the end of the day. So yeah, it's kind of closing a chapter on that part, but not really, because I'm still gonna hop on whenever I feel like it. But today was a really busy day. I shot out on the balcony some product content in 5-degree weather. It was so cold. I was literally numb out there in my nose. Like, I was shooting photos and there was like snot strings hanging out of my nose because it was so cold, but it was like, I have to get some sort of content on a sunny day, my God. But anyway, when it comes to talking about the business, we are expecting the final batch of our packaging to arrive either this week or next week, and then we can launch. I'm super stressed out about it, but I'm so excited, you guys. I have been such a chaotic mess trying to get everything in line and ready to launch, and now that we're so close, I feel like I can start sharing about it and like talking about it on all of my platforms and not just sprinkling a little bit of stuff here and there. So I'm really excited about that. It's super nerve-wracking, but it's definitely going to be so much fun. I can't wait for you guys to find out what it is and to see where this goes. But anyway, I had such a busy day. I've just been shooting, photographing, and filming all day, which is actually very exhausting, and I have a lot of cleaning to do. This product all over my kitchen counter, and like my kitchen, literally, like that's my counter, is just filled with so much skincare product that I was shooting today that I have to put away. My room is a mess. I have the clothes from the video shoot that I have to put away. My closet is a mess. I don't even want to look at my closet. Like, it's a disaster. And I haven't eaten anything except for breakfast today, and it's 7 o'clock. So I think I'm just going to take it easy for the rest of the day and to check back in with you guys the next time that I'm doing something interesting. And hopefully the weather will be better. I think next week the weather's supposed to be actually like sunny, thank God. And maybe I can walk about and stuff and show you guys out and about, because we honestly haven't been leaving the house because it's so gross outside all the time. You might want to move, boy. I got a vacuum. Yeah, I got a vacuum. Come on. No, no, no. Yeah, thanks. So today I am doing a little bit of a deep clean of my house. I actually haven't vacuumed myself personally in about 2 weeks, ever since I got the Roomba, the robot vacuum from Amazon. I haven't felt the need to vacuum as much because there's like, it's amazing. So from our last vlog, if you guys remember, I bought a surprise for us, which was the Elegant Life robot vacuum on Amazon, which was about $200, but I personally at the time got a Amazon $20 discount. I think now it's a $15 discount. So if you guys haven't seen that vlog and you want to learn more about my robot vacuum, I also linked it for you guys both on Amazon US and Amazon.ca, so you can get it yourself. But it has been a godsend. Like, I haven't had to vacuum in 2 weeks, and the amount of hair and dust and litter that thing picks up every single day is out of this world outrageous. So it's been 2 weeks, and there are things like specifically the carpet and corners of the apartment that the robot vacuum can't get to, as well as the couch. So basically like dense fabric things, the couch, and those small corners that are like blocked off by large furniture pieces are the areas that need a decent vacuuming, just to help like do maintenance and whatnot. But otherwise, it's been like the biggest relief for me. So prior to that, like, it was just one of my biggest, most frustrating things was every single day, like, there was cat hair everywhere. Like, you couldn't walk without socks on because like my cat every single night would track litter throughout the apartment. And it was just a lot of work to constantly be like thinking about how desperately I need to vacuum and just not having the time. And I'm a busy person. Not only am I working full-time as an influencer, which I explained in the previous video is a lot of work, or not the previous video, but 2 videos ago, I explained to you guys kind of like the behind the scenes of what it's really like working as a full-time influencer. So not only that, but I also have been trying to start my business, which I'll update you guys on as well. That has been a nightmare. So not only trying to run a personal brand business as an influencer, I hate the word influencer, but it's like the only way I can explain what it is. So not only that, but also trying to build a business from the ground up and get ready to launch that. There's been so many issues that we've run into pre-launch, which has made it really, really difficult. Aside from that, I have also recently got a job working for a friend of a friend in Japan for a Japanese skincare company, which I'm so excited about, but it's actually a lot of work. So that is basically 3 jobs I'm working right now, and the last thing I need to be doing is constantly cleaning the apartment, cooking meals, which is another big issue for me, and just the regular day-to-day life upkeep. And I think what we all appreciated a lot about when we didn't have to work from home, when we were working at like offices, is that a lot of the times meals were easy. Like you didn't have to clean up your dishes after, you could just buy like food while you were out, or sometimes a lot of people's offices actually provided lunches, and it takes off so much of a headache from the day-to-day life. So when you wake up in the morning, you have to prepare breakfast, which creates a mess. Then at lunchtime, you get hungry, you have to prepare lunch, which creates a mess. And then the same thing happens at dinner. And funny enough, I noticed this last summer, is that I spend probably about minimum 2 hours a day dedicated strictly to just preparing my meals and cleaning up after preparing my meals. And I do the bare minimum when it comes to cooking, honestly. I try to create as little of a mess and cleanup as possible so that I'm not wasting as much time. And between that minimum 2 hours a day for cooking and cleaning, plus like cleaning the apartment and managing that, I feel like I was losing around, on average, 4 hours a day just to home and life maintenance on top of work. So the robot vacuum is something I put off for probably half a year or more. And I'm really glad I caved in and purchased it, because it has taken a load of stress off of me. The next thing I need to find out is how we can manage and control the kitchen situation so we can optimize our time as well, because it's a lot of work for both of us to constantly be thinking about cleaning and cooking. One of you guys messaged me the other day saying you were in a psychology course, and that one of the major influences on mental health and depression is the little things that are inconvenient in your day-to-day life that just build and build on your mental health. And I can't remember who messaged that to me. I can't even find the message. I was trying to look for it before bringing this up. But it just made so much sense, because that really is my constant that drives me insane, is like the constant like inconveniences of having to clean, the inconveniences of having to do the dishes every single day, at least 2 times a day, and just all the constants that get in the way of being able to be the most productive that I can. And when you're stuck inside your house for as long as we have been here in Canada, so I'm not too sure if you guys are aware, but our COVID lockdown situation, I think, has been officially like labeled the worst in the world. And essentially what that means is we, and specifically the province I live in, is the worst hit by COVID, and it's the province that handled it the worst, meaning that we have been in a constant state of lockdown pretty much since November. How many months is that? November, December, January, February, March, April, May. We're still in lockdown now until June 2nd, where it's to be decided from there. So that is over half a year of being in lockdown. And it really takes a toll, because like you're not able to work efficiently. Like there's a lot of things my friend Liz and I need to prepare for the studio that she's going to be opening in June and working towards, but we haven't been able to do anything. Like we haven't been able to shop for home repair, home DIY goods, because everything is closed. And you can't really buy that stuff online. Like you need to see it in person. You need to decide, is that actually, like, say for example, the flooring that we want? Do we like the texture? Is it not as good in person as it is online? Like, so it's been extremely frustrating for that. There's a lot of stuff from the Home Depot store, Home Depot, that I personally need for my business. Like I need props and I need tools to help me take product campaign photos and videos. and be able to have my marketing campaign set up, and I haven't been able to get any of that because this never-ending lockdown is just outrageous. But we finally were lucky. After I think a month of hunting, we finally were able to get our vaccine, so that's exciting. I want to get my second one as fast as possible because a lot of countries are now starting to talk about how the world, like, they're going to start opening their borders to tourism for people that are fully vaccinated. And of course, like, we are privileged. We are one of the countries that is at least has a vaccine. I understand that, and I'm so grateful. But now that I have this job in Japan, it's a situation where I can go there a lot easier now, and I have that position there where I could potentially get a visa. And you guys know, like, I never wanted to move from Japan. I moved from Japan for, like, my ex, which was the biggest mistake of my life. And then after that, I had accumulated such a massive debt, financial debt, from moving countries back and forth for this no good situation, that I had so much debt that I couldn't even go back to Japan after. I had to come home. And then as soon as I finally paid off that debt, my honey boy and I had our flights booked. We were gonna go to Japan, and then pandemic hit right when our flights happened. Were supposed to happen for Japan, the pandemic hit. So we have been desperately, like many of us, like all of us out in the world, have been desperately wanting to continue our travel plans. So now that a lot of countries are saying, like, once people are fully vaccinated or whatnot, they're gonna start opening their borders. I saw a Twitter that my acquaintance Michaela in Japan translated, and it essentially said that Japan's probably going to open their borders to fully vaccinated tourists from the US and Canada and Italy, probably within the next few months. So I'm really eager. I want, now that I have so many things are saying, like, you need to be in Japan again, maybe not living, but just like long-term stays, you know, like back and forth, like stuff like that. I want to make that happen. Aside from vaccines, travel hopes, and cleaning the apartment and kind of maximizing my home life to really optimize it so that I am less stressed, that I have more time to work on the 3 businesses that I'm a part of. Another thing that has been really frustrating for us is that we anticipated that we were going to be able to launch our store about over a month ago, but if you guys remember on the news about a month or so ago, there was that giant shipping container that services, like, supply to a majority of the world, got stuck in that canal for like a week. And essentially we found out our boxes for our brand were affected by that. So our boxes were supposed to arrive at the end of April, but now they're delayed until the end of May. It's currently May 15th when I'm telling you guys about this. So we're hoping they arrive at the end of May, but there's also no guarantee. So I'm at this point where I'm like, do I just start like announcing it and then get, like, if I get orders in, do we just like delay it, or do we just ship it with our half packaging? Because we can't have this stock. Like, we got our skincare 2 months ago. We can't have it just sitting on the shelf not moving. Like, that's not good, right? So I'm at this point of frustration where I'm like, do we just launch without the boxes, and if we do have to ship stuff, we just ship it with partial branded packaging, which I might actually do, because at this point I'm afraid that like my skincare products that we bought a couple months ago are going to start like deteriorating on the shelf. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm thinking I'm going to launch end of May. Even if we don't have our boxes, because we do have our bags and I can just put regular boxes in it, which kind of isn't like how I wanted to launch, but at this point I think it's better for me and for the product and for everyone if we launch early. Yeah, I'm going to finish cleaning the apartment. So my robot vacuum also has a mopping feature, which I haven't tested out, and I'm just doing it now. So it moves a lot slower than the vacuum mode. Oh wow, it just went really fast. What? That's weird. Wow. So essentially in the cartridge that it has for the mop, I filled it with water and some pine sol to clean the floors. And we will let it run and see how dirty it gets. This is so convenient though, like I just don't feel like mopping. This is gonna be so nice. Having to kind of relearn the house again, which I guess kind of makes sense because it's a different mode than the cleaning mode. So you can see it's kind of like not moving around as seamless as it normally would, and it's like kind of relearning where the walls are and obstacles. Like it's doing a really nice job, like this is all covered, but it's definitely relearning the apartment. Like it's gotten stuck in places it doesn't normally get stuck, and I've had to like help it out, but we'll see. I mean, overall it's nice that I can move on with whatever I'm doing and not have to be mopping. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this week's vlog. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos of my life and what I'm getting up to. It would be so amazing to have you guys officially a part of the community, of our little community here. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so just make sure that you do subscribe, because YouTube's not always going to recommend my videos to you guys, and there is probably a point where I'll just disappear. But if you subscribe, that won't happen. You'll always be in the know when I am posting weekly videos here. So definitely hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate if you do, and it will also keep you guys in the know. Also hit that like button to help support this video and make sure more people see it and help push it on that algorithm. And comment down below as well. We are going to start picking comment of the week. So tell me if you've ever seen cherry blossoms, because I think this vlog is going to be all about cherry blossoms. So let me know a time that you saw cherry blossoms and how you felt about it, and maybe your comment will be the comment of next week's vlog. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Check me out on my social media channels such as Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter to stay up to date with me on the days that I am not uploading a video. Check out my beauty channel as well, where I upload skincare related content and the fashion styling video that I just filmed today. That's the kind of content you're not going to see on this channel, and I will catch you guys next week.